Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. Pretty big news. I've been talking about this. This has come up a couple of times in the last year. They've been talking about this, but yeah, it looks like they are resuming direct Thai to U.S. flights, Thai-American flights, beginning this month, October 2025. I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. Article is titled, Direct Flights to U.S. Resume October 26th After Decade-Long Absence. Quoting directly, direct flights between Thailand and the United States will resume on October 26th after being terminated a decade ago over U.S. aviation regulators' safety concerns. I actually did some videos in the, well, no, it wasn't video. I actually think I was still doing actual written blogging and covered that at the time. That said, it kind of happened as it was kind of in the process, and the aftermath of it sort of occurred when we were getting this channel started some 9 odd years ago. It's really odd it's been that long, but that's how long it's been. That said, quoting further, United Airlines has announced the return of daily flights between Bangkok and Los Angeles from October 26, making it the first carrier from either country to offer a direct connection since 2015. The downgrade of Thailand's aviation safety from Category 1 to Category 2 in 2015 by the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration banned direct flights. Hopes for a resumption grew after the U.S. aviation regulator reinstated Thailand to the top category in April this year. Quoting further, United said direct flights between the Thai capital and the U.S. West Coast will stop over in Hong Kong. The airline will operate a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner on the route. Now, interesting to point out, when I read this, I said, well, what does that mean, stop over in Hong Kong? Is it going to be one of those where you stop and if you got on in Bangkok, you just stay on the plane and then other people get on? You know, some disembark and other people get on. If that's the case, to my mind, that's what you could call a direct flight. You know, again, in theory, you can still call it a direct flight, but I don't really love the notion of, you know, because I might avail myself of this flight. You know, it's just would be nice to just not have to worry once you just get on the plane on the Thailand side and you just go direct into the U.S. and then you worry about your domestic flights from the U.S. That said, again, you know, how exactly this works out as a practical matter remains to be seen. Are you going to be pulled off the flight and brought back around through immigration in Hong Kong only to be put back on the same plane? You know, or is it truly a stopover? I've done it both ways, by the way. That said, presumably based on the language of this article, and I urge those who are watching this video to go check out that article in detail, it does look like that indeed this is going to be what we would think of as a direct flight. I think stopover means, and again, this is some level of speculation, but from my experience and based on the reading the totality of the article, it looks like, yeah, it's going to have an element of people may be added to the plane roster, if you will, and then on it goes to the United States. It doesn't sound like it's a thing where you have to get off and it's a layover type of deal. So that's what it looks like to me. That being said, it remains to be seen exactly how this is going to play out. This is definitely something I keep a sharp eye on because of my American background and, you know, my presence here in Thailand and all of that. So again, for American expats, I think it's pretty key news to know whether or not there is a direct flight between the U.S. and here in Thailand. We haven't had one for a long period of time. As noted, it's been about a decade, going back to 2015, since we've had a direct flight. And there's been some back and forth this year as to whether it would resume. It now looks like we are resuming. United is going to start flying a direct route between Thailand and the United States, again with a stopover in Hong Kong apparently. That being said, exactly what that means remains to be seen. So we will certainly be keeping you updated on this channel as the situation evolves.